There's something so satisfying about finding pieces that look and feel luxurious, fit a petite frame, and is affordable. That's exactly what I have today with these new arrivals from Quince, and I want to thank Quince for sponsoring today's video and for making beautiful quality pieces accessible. So for reference, I am 5 feet tall, I have a 25-inch inseam, and everything you see today will be linked below and tagged in the YouTube shopping links, which are the easiest to shop because you can go to the brand page without leaving the video. And stay till the end because I'm answering a viewer question and you don't want to miss that, so let's get started. Starting with the first outfit, and it is obvious the jacket is the star of the show here. This is 100% leather, cropped leather jacket. I'm wearing it in a size extra small and it is true to size. I have it in this beautiful cognac brown, but it does come in 2 other colors, in a darker brown and also a black. This one is petite friendly, you guys. This one is 21 inches from the shoulder to the hem, and I always say find a crop jacket that is somewhere between 19 and 21 and a half inches because it will most likely fit pretty well. So this one is true to size. I have plenty of room to layer underneath, which I'll talk about next. So with this outfit, I paired the stretch corduroy cropped wide leg pants. That's a mouthful. These are a cropped pant, but they fit like a full length on a petite, and if you're around my height, they will be full length on you. If you're taller, of course, they'll be a little more cropped, but these have a high rise, but they are very comfortable. They have some stretch in them, and they are true to size. Then on top, I have their organic cotton cable sweater. So you can see underneath this jacket, there's plenty of room for me, and it's a cropped style. So again, very petite friendly. Then I rounded this outfit out with the Mary Jane ballet flats and the Italian hand woven shoulder bag in that same color. I want to point out here that something that Quince gets so right are their neutrals and their timeless basics. Meaning the things that I've purchased 3-4 years ago when I first found them go perfectly and seamlessly with new pieces that I add into my collection. So they do this so well, and it's something that I don't think gets talked about often enough, but that is something to note about Quince. You're going to see that here in this next outfit as well. I wanted to show a couple of different outfits with this jacket. So in the next look, I paired this jacket with their patch pocket jeans, which we'll come back to those in a minute. I have their cropped poplin button up in an extra small, so another cropped version of a button up. These fit really well. It is cropped, but it does fit a little bit boxy, so this is not going to be your tailored button up. It has a boxier, more relaxed fit. And then on top of that, I paired my cashmere zip up hoodie and then the jacket over it. So there is something to say about this layered look. Very versatile, and a great way to use the pieces you have and get this layered look, and then add the leather jacket on top of it. That cashmere hoodie is 100% cashmere. I'm wearing it in an extra small. It is true to size, maybe a bit slightly long, but I always end up tucking it under just a little bit, and it is just beautiful and very, very warm. And another variation with this jacket is this green slip dress. You guys have seen this one before, but these 2 colors were just meant to go together. The 2 colors are so gorgeous, and the mixture of the 2 textures is just so good. I love these 2 colors together, and they pair seamlessly together. I want to mention here that under these dresses, I wear the Nudes sticky bra, and I'm also wearing the Thigh Society shapewear shorts, which are the most comfortable shapewear shorts I have ever tried. I'll link both of those down below if that's something that you're interested in. And with that, let's move on to those jeans that I mentioned earlier. So these are the patch pocket wide leg jeans. These are a slim wide leg jean in my opinion, but these come in a 26-inch inseam. They are true to size. These have a high rise, and they also have quite a bit of stretch in them, but I do not find that they stretch out by the end of the day, so that's important to note. And again, I paired it with this cropped button up in that blue and white stripe, which I love so much, but you can kind of see here, it is, it's more of a boxy, relaxed fit, so just keep that in mind if you take a look at this one. Next, I have an item that I swear I've been looking at for the longest time, and I'll tell you why I hesitated. These are the Italian wool slim ankle pants. So these are virgin Italian wool. These have a 26.5-inch inseam. It has that elastic back waist. It has a little bit of stretch in them. These are so lightweight. The reason that I never pulled the trigger on these is because I thought, man, those are going to be a really heavy, thick pant. Not at all. These are so incredibly lightweight. So I was really surprised when I got these, how lightweight and comfortable they are, and that elastic waistband makes them even more comfortable, and the little bit of stretch in them. So these are true to size. I bought my normal size, and they are slightly tapered at the ankle. So that's also another thing to keep in mind, depending on the type of shoe that you want to wear with it. I don't see like an ankle boot pairing with these very well because of that taper, but I still think there's a little bit of room if you have a really tight ankle boot that can fit up underneath there. My preference with a tapered pant is either a flat or some sort of slingback, which I'm wearing here in this try on. All right, time for a coffee break question for all of you. And first of all, I want to tell you, you guys have the best responses to these questions in the comments. I absolutely love reading them. I get such a kick out of them, and they're so fun. So I hope you guys enjoy reading them as much as I do. So today's coffee break question is, what is a fragrance that when you smell it, it reminds you of something in childhood or takes you back to a very specific period in your life? Okay, so I'll start. The very first fragrance that I have a real memory of is Love's Baby Soft. Let me know down in the comments if you remember that one. And then probably something that I smelled it the other day, and it took me right back to middle school, maybe freshman year in high school, was Sunflowers. And I think you can still get that one in the drugstore. The other one that also takes me back to high school is Liz Claiborne. You know, the one that came in like the little triangle bottle, I believe. Both of those will immediately transport me back to those days. So I'm curious what that scent is or what that fragrance is for you guys. Let me know all of it down in the comments. All right, moving on, I have those same wool pants on, but I have this organic cropped polo sweater, the same one I have on here. This is a great pick for Petites. It has that cropped length, but I love the collar on it and the stripes on it. Now, if you don't like stripes, I know a lot of you are just completely against them. I get it. These do come in two solid options, which is an ivory and then also just an all navy option. And then a couple other color stripe variations. So these are very soft. They're 100% cotton. They are true to size. I got my normal size, and I paired underneath it a white button-up shirt. I like to pair a button-up underneath things. I just think it adds a little to the outfit. So love the sweater, and like I mentioned, great pick for Petites because of that cropped length. Next up, I'm so excited about this one. By far the most amazing piece that I have gotten in a long time. This is the Italian wool double-breasted coat. I'm wearing it in my true size. This one is fully lined. The tailoring on this is incredible. It fits so well. I was shocked. It does have those two hand pockets. It's incredibly petite friendly. You see the length on me and how it fits me. The shoulder seams line up almost perfectly, and the extra small, my true size, allows plenty of room for layering underneath it, so it is definitely the right size for when those colder months start coming. They do have a single-breasted version of this coat. It comes in several different colors. I just really loved the chocolate, and I don't have that color in a coat like this. Absolutely gorgeous, you guys. I could not wait to share this one because I just could not believe how good it fit. If you need a long wool coat, I highly recommend this one. It is beautiful, and you will have it in your closet probably forever unless it gets ruined. It's gorgeous. Okay, next up I have the Mongolian Cashmere midi skirt. On me, it's more like a maxi skirt. I sized up 1 in this because I did not want the skirt to be, super tight and clingy, so I sized up 1. This has that ribbing detail. It is petite friendly if you're looking for more of a maxi than a midi, but it is so soft and very, very comfortable. I paired it here with a black cashmere sweater from Quince that I already had in that V-neck, just for an all black look, but I did pair that cognac shoulder bag with this, and I like that little mix of color added into that all black outfit. And then I went ahead and paired that leather jacket with it. I think this looks so good. I love these two colors together. I think it's just so good. And then just another option, I paired the gray short sleeve cashmere t-shirt from Quince with this just to see how this would pair with that, and I think both look great. You could also pair a button up with this. You could pair a tank top with this, you know, and then put maybe a blazer over it. Comes in several different colors, but the most important thing out of this entire video is that all of these pieces are very petite friendly, so I was so excited to share all of them. Okay, now on to the viewer questions. So one of you left a comment for me and said that you've never bought cashmere because you're really intimidated by the care that it might take for cashmere, and you wanted me to do a video on it, and I let you know that I was getting ready to do a video that included cashmere, so I put it here, and that's what I'm doing. Cashmere is meant to be worn and enjoyed. It is luxurious material. I always follow the garment instructions, and I think all of their cashmere is wash on cold or hand wash on cold and then dry flat. I have a delicate cycle on my washing machine, so I use that delicate cycle. I wash it on cold and then I do lay it flat on a towel to dry. It is worth it because if you take care of these pieces, they will last and last and last. Now, there are other brands that I have that are dry clean only, and if that is the case, I do take them to the dry cleaner. So these are all things you have to think about, but I encourage you to start. And if you want an affordable price, Quince is definitely the way to start. Buy it and enjoy it and love it. It is meant to be worn and enjoyed. With that said, if you guys have a question, don't hesitate to put it down in the comments. Nothing's really off limits, and if it's not too dicey, I might put it in a video, so put them down below. But most importantly, make sure you answer the coffee break question in the comments. And one last thing, I want to mention that Quince does not have a solid date for the Canadian shipping yet. They're saying October now, which we are in, so hoping for an update soon. You guys will be the first to know as soon as I know. I'm just as anxious as you are for them to start shipping to Canada. So I do want to thank Quince so much for sponsoring this video. It is always such a pleasure. They are just incredible to work with. So thank you to Quince, and thank you guys for watching and being here. I'll leave a couple of videos for you to watch next, and I will see you next time. I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.